or the better rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the West Virginia Mountaineers taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff will be a return. They stop at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Scanning the field, it's Henderson. Off target and incomplete. Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Close to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Gets into space at the 50. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a 1st down at the 41.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down. Early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
They're going to run it here. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, the script that this offense coordinator's put together to open this game is perfect. We've seen a little bit of everything. Varying formations, personnel groupings, run, pass, and it's working to perfection. Now, as they move the ball into the red zone area, can they put this ball into the end zone?
Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Press coverage now from these DBs. Defense is coming after him. Catch made across the middle by the running back.
Boy, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Potential 4-point play early in this playoff game. It's 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Henderson. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Brown. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quick throw to the left. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And they hand it off to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to pass. It's Henderson. He'll throw it now. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They make the stop at the 25, and it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Now it's 2nd down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Braun. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, then this is hard to stop.
Able to convert on 3rd, sets up 1st and goal, the 8.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Goes in motion. Back to pass. It's Henderson. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the grab on the move. And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long. Top 25 in the country. But just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
Increasing out motion from the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, West Virginia. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Oh, he breaks free, still going. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
They'll run it here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Now past the 30. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. That's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So it's West Virginia in front. We reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They'll run it from the gun. And that run produces a decent gain.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards in the first half. So really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action. Opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Back to pass. It's Henderson. He's running out of time here. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So 1st down from the 12 now.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Gonna run it. It's Willis. Rolls all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Louisville offense is back out there on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Ball handed off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. And the Cardinals look to keep this drive moving.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
On the run, it's Brown. He's got for the first down and still motoring. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Looking downfield, it's Moss. Short throw complete to the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's reeled in. It's Brown. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it. Touchdown, Cardinals. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. A much-needed score, trying to just hang in this game right now. Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game. BAT is good, makes the score 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Chris, it's the consistency of his pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. And the Mountaineers are on the move here.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Grab down the middle. It's Barnes. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Second down after that previous play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. To throw, it's Henderson. Quick throw complete to the tight end. In the clear at the 25. They finally stop him, and now before he gets to the 16-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Mountaineers will line up on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Willis. They test the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half, and they punch it in and build the lead before the break. Looking to throw here. Grab behind the line. It's Willis. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield and rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Receiver in motion now. Back to throw. It's Henderson. Caught over the middle. It's Hamilton. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. Pass caught, can he get in? So a timeout is called, a top strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. They get him down to the 39-yard line after an excellent return. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Takes the handoff on the counter play. And they get him down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Mountaineers will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. First play of the second half on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Back to throw. It's Moss. Quick throw, testing the middle. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the runner takes off to his right. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, it remains a 17-point lead.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, second down and 15. Second down, looking to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. With the catch, it's Lacey. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to throw. It's Moss. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Caught in the backfield. It's Watson. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Looking to pass here on second down. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting.
especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. This one will be fair caught. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Trying to find some room. It's Willis. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Dropping back, it's Henderson, bringing pressure. The pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but I'm really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And there's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. A great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Dropping back, it's Moss. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tiny space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. 2nd down play coming up for this offense.
But how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground.
He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Louisville.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
See if they can convert the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though. The kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Vaughn. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Henderson. The tight end has got it. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So it's West Virginia in front, Kirk, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Goes up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Mountaineers will line up to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And here's the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
To throw, it's Moss. The receiver grabs it. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
It's a run to the left. Breaks free. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Cardinals will have first and 10 here. Takes the handoff again. tackle here on second down for this offense. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Lacey. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. The Cardinals looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
And the Cardinals are in the red zone now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Normally for this offense, down in the red zone, they love to go to the tight end, and they try to go to him. He drops the ball. If I'm the offense coordinator, I might think about trying to give him another shot.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. To the air, it's Moss. This time it's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
And 3rd and short, try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Cardinals. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kurt, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Grinding away on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Scanning the field, it's Henderson. Looks left and finds his target there. Will go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Playoff game on the line here. The offense played keep away to secure the victory. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Barnes. And the Mountaineers are looking to keep this drive going.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Grab behind the line. It's Hamilton. Defense makes the recovery. A turnover.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Makes a nice move there. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Quick throw to the left. And the pass knocked down by the defense, incomplete.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
Here in the 4th quarter to keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Can't connect with a long throw. Incomplete, a 4th down stop.
I mean, I hate to second guess here, but why in the world with this lead wouldn't you just punt the ball away and allow your defense to ice this football game? This now gives this offense great field position and a chance to really take advantage of it.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play?
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Play action here on first down. Looking for 6. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Touchdown, Louisville. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
What a game we're watching here. You take the lead here because the quarterback makes a great throw. Nice job by the receiver going up to make the play. And now you take the lead with less than 2 minutes to go in this massive playoff game.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away and hope the defense can just hang on for a few more seconds. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Secondary backed up off the ball now. To the air, it's Henderson. Looking for a late deep shot. And it falls incomplete. The final play of the game as time runs out. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.